you lose it, you never win.
Oh, boy!
That stuff is
Yeah! Showtime! Woo! 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 Silent and profiling. Woo! It's live and in color. Woo!
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I am Tommy, and this is Mr. Mikey, and we are 7-2, and Bass made a motherfucking field goal that won the game.
Not just a field goal.
Not just a field goal.
One.
A 61. Bro, I'm almost out of breath. I can't. Hold on. Wait. Before we go on, this is for you, Tyler Bass. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I had no confidence in him.
Listen,
I can't
on
believe it.
On a day, our defense struggled.
Yeah.
Our offense and special teams picked them up. There has been many weeks where our defense had to step up and pick up the offense and the special teams. This week, it was the opposite.
Bro, our defense was not good today. Not good.
No.
So many missed tackles, so many players out of position. Bro, A-Chain killed us. Their game today with the Miami Dolphins game, like their game plan was smart. It was everything was dink and dunk for the most part. And then when we finally started to clog the box a little bit, they went deep. They started going deep to Tyreek. Then that game started opening up. I told you though, when we did our Friday show, Tua's not that bad, bro. Tua is a pretty good quarterback. He played a very good game today. I thought McDaniel had a good game plan, like you said, going into the game. Mm-hmm. They executed very well. Thank God our offense adjusted because it wasn't off to a great start, and we were also obviously shooting ourselves in the foot, right? But man, Mikey, whew. That was too close for comfort.
Here's part of the issue. One, we missed a bunch of tackles today.
Yeah.
Because I read in here, someone said, what's wrong with our run defense? It's our scheme. We never loaded the box. We play two high safeties, and we say run. We dare people to run, and if they stick with it, here's the thing. Sean McDermott expects our offense to score more, put them behind so they can't continue to run, and then our defense scheme works. When it's tight like it is today and our offense isn't moving the ball or scoring touchdowns and we're kicking field goals, it becomes where you can have games like this. It didn't help. The run fits weren't happening. Our linebackers were getting washed out. I don't know if a big run stuffing defensive tackle changes anything because the issue wasn't really our defensive line. It was our linebackers not filling. And it's the scheme. The scheme, a big run stuffing defensive tackle doesn't change the scheme.
No, I get it, but I still think we're light on the defensive line. Like, put it this way, their offensive line, they have a lot of backup. Like, that's not a very good offensive line. I felt like once again we were getting abused by a decent O-line to bad O-line in the Miami Dolphins. Like, and you can't have that, man. Like, how many times? Like, bro, they should not be able to gash us like that with that offensive line. I'm sorry. So
7 to 9 on first down. Every fucking game.
Crazy. You're never, bro. And I don't know. I got to see the time of possession, but man, they had some long drives, bro.
They drove up the whole first half.
Yeah, bro. They had a 97-yard drive for a touchdown. I mean, that's unacceptable.
Dropped
unacceptable
interception.
I'm glad Keon bounced back. I hope Keon's okay. By the way, I know he got hit by Poe. And by the way, thank you, Poe.
Got to thank Poe. Listen, he did that for us too in extended drives.
No, he
Like,
did.
that's part of his game.
Yeah. But thank you, Poe. Appreciate that.
Allen had 5 TD passes. Keon and Cook dropped walking TDs. The refs robbed Josh of a phantom holding call. Yeah.
That was
moving today.
That was bullshit, by the way. I call total bullshit on both those holds. The Dion one, especially the Dion one. And then Osiris Torrance, bro, come on, man. That if there was a hold there, it was so minor, bro.
There wasn't a hold. It was phantom.
Right.
There was 0 hold. Ross Tucker jumped in on Twitter and talked about it and said that was perfect technique. His hands were inside.
I didn't see anything wrong.
There was no jersey pull. The guy just couldn't get off the block.
And on Dion's case, the guy fell.
He snap trapped him.
Yes. He did the right. And it's not like he sat on him after. He just kept him down. Like, I don't understand the refs on that possession. They took points away from us. And yes, somebody mentioned James Cook, or you did. Unacceptable. Bro, come on, man. Keon Coleman, too. Unacceptable. You have to catch those, man. Like, that's what that could have cost us the game, believe it or not. And then, bro, for the hero of the game, Tyler Bass, I got to get on you, too, bro. Extra points, man. Come on, dude. You almost missed 2. You missed 1, and the other one.
Made up for it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
like little things like that is what cost NFL teams a game. So got to clean that shit up, bro. Got to clean that up.
Oh, the penalty on Rap? How was that a penalty on Rap?
Yeah, bro. Even the commentator was like not thinking it was going to go way. Yeah, which is wild, man. So yeah, refs, poor job today. I got to say, poor job by the refs today.
Yeah, Ed Oliver was held almost the entire game. Like, the refs called 0 holds on them.
Yeah, I agree. Hence why we couldn't get to their quarterback a lot. Yeah. Gregor Rousseau played his ass off today, by the way.
He did. I enjoyed Groot's game today. Outside of the jumping off sides on the 3rd down for Vaughn, I thought Vaughn flashed today.
He did. Yeah, he didn't make any. He was there. He made his presence known, but yeah, but he didn't make. But he was rusty.
Late in the game, he was also playing some run defense stuff, and I thought he played the run defense really well, considering he's only played the pass all year long.
No, I agree. But I still think this. I think this defense I needs some help. I hope that Bean does get on the phone, and I got to say too, the offense without Amari Cooper, even though we bounce back, we adjust, we got some point. It was a difference. There was a big difference.
Absolutely, there's a big difference without Amari out there.
It was crazy to really see how like kind of slow out the gate it was again, like kind of in a way a little clunky.
It was clunky most of the day. Amari draws attention.
Yeah,
and it frees up other guys.
Yeah, I will say what Allen struggled today on those those passes to the side.
There was not.
They were low.
At the end there was 9-mile wind into his face.
No, I know, but I'm just saying a lot of them are low and away from the receiver. The whole
guy or nobody. His guy or nobody.
No, I get it. I know, but man, got to do better with those. But I get it. The wind did take a little effect.
It plays a factor a little bit.
It plays a factor.
I think Josh was trying to put him low away, be safe with the ball at the end.
I get it.
Which I'll take that, Josh Allen. 10 days out of 10 days.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Allen, by the way, did wear his cape today.
He did
multiple times. I mean, that touchdown
flip out was to
Quentin Morris. It was unbelievable. I was like, oh man, it's play. Like I was upset at first. I'm like, here we go, broken down fucking play, man. Right? Can't even call it right play.
How are we not QB sneaking it with our 6'5", 250 quarterback?
You know what I don't like too, though. I gotta say too, I'm not really understanding what Joe Brady's doing on those short yardage plays, especially in the goal line. Why isn't Ray Davis in there? Why is James Cook and why do you have Ty Johnson in there? Why aren't you having your bigger
on some short?
No, I get it, but I prefer. Yeah, he is the back that is your power back for now, right? Until eventually you get a bigger back, but he is the power back. By the way, Ray Davis today, 2 thumbs up, man. That dude played hard, man.
It's still that dude.
Dog,
He's that dude.
He's that dude. Bro, he's so damn good, bro. Even on plays you think are broken, right? That don't look like he can get much.
He still got
Boy,
stuff.
yards. He's still
broken tackles. He broke so
Yeah.
many tackles. How about Ray Davis's touchdown run? Like on the
bro.
swing
Ray
pass?
Davis is faster than I think people think, bro. He has some wheels on him. He's not James Cook fast, but the dude can run. He has some speed.
We missed Benford. Elam didn't play bad.
I didn't think he played bad, but
one.
I can see why he did, but I see why Benford starts over him.
Is an elite corner though.
Yeah. He's getting there.
Like I don't think Elam was bad.
No, I thought Elam. You got to remember who's the team the players he's lined up against. Some of the best in the league. I'm just saying. So
really bad one. On
yeah,
the
he
double
did.
Move.
He got smoked. He almost got on that. He almost got on that play.
But that's because Tua underthrew it.
Tua, bad throw by Tua. Because Tua hits him in stride, he's gone
wide the fuck open.
Yeah. He got to.
I mean,
but I think Hill does that to a lot of
bad play. That was his one bad play. Other than that, like, listen, they didn't throw a bunch. They ran all day long.
No, the game plan was dink and dunk and run. That was it. It was really simple, but it worked.
Waddle also used Rasul Douglas today too. So if you want to shit on Elam, start shitting on Rasul too, because he got used a few times as well.
But I think, you know what, man? Watching film, that's why teams watch film. They see the Buffalo Bills struggle against the run. I mean, most people know that now. And they struggle against those little dink and dunk passes, those running back screens. Like, we just do not defend them well. And if I'm an offense going against the Bills, I'm doing that until you prove that you can stop me. We have yet to really stop a team that plays that style, like just dink and dunk, kind of like, remember the Bengals? Perfect example. They do that. Little short pass, dink and dunk, they just drive down the field. So the Bills got to tighten up, man. That's maybe like you said, it's scheme, but McDermott has to adjust then during the course of a game. Or Babbage, he's the one calling plays now.
He didn't adjust because of their two outside receivers.
No, I get it.
They would much rather make them drive and be perfect all the way downfield. I understand why they did what they did.
27.
That's a good offense.
I get it, but 27.
It's a good offense.
Like, damn.
We're not going to blow everybody out.
I get it, but I still think that's just too much. I still think they had drives that were they marched down the field way too easily, especially on a 97-yard drive. Like, you can't have that happen, bro. You can't.
Elam was a first-round pick. Need to have explosive plays when needed. It's not Elam's fault that Bean overdrafted him.
Yeah, that is true. And
Elam's the player who he is.
The turnover, but the guy's knee was down. But listen,
we need to stop looking at a first-round talent and saying, okay, we already know we blew the pick. Can we salvage anything out of that?
Right.
Like, honestly, Benford was the guy who came out of that draft that ends up being our star corner. We got him late. If we would have taken Elam in the 7th, and look at it as we took Elam in the 6th and we took Benford in the 1st.
Flip him.
You'd
be happy.
Then you're fine. It's not a huge deal.
Right. So we got lucky, is what you're saying.
The first round expectation, yes. Well, that's no difference than Trey Lance getting drafted 3rd.
No, I get it.
And Brock Purdy getting drafted in the last pick of the draft. And
no, you're absolutely right.
It
happens sometimes.
They got their quarterback.
Yeah.
We got our corner.
Like, absolutely.
Can we turn Elam into anything? He was a good backup today, and that's what he's probably gonna be in this league.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna move that. I just was popping out.
No, but it's okay to understand what you have in him. He's never gonna live up to the first round projection. You know, that everyone thought he was gonna. What Bean. It is what it is. If you continue to think, okay, we need first round talent out of him, you need to adjust your expectations out of it.
Yeah, I think that is come and gone, bro. But I think he's a good depth guy. When Benford's out, like I believe in Elam can come in and
Elam played fine today.
Do a good job. Yeah, I didn't see anything that bad.
I'm watching Jalen Ramsey get beat. I'm watching Tyreek Roman get beat. These guys are all elite corners. It's gonna happen from time to time.
Absolutely, against good receivers too. Hill
does that to everybody.
Right. So
except for Benford.
I get it. Right. I get it.
We missed him. Let's
I honestly don't even think
we missed Benford today. We did.
Elam doesn't even come to mind though in today's game for me. Like, as far as like bad play, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm just being real. Like I he's the last guy I think at least for me right now, on the defensive side of the ball that had a bad game. Like he's the last guy that I'm thinking of. I thought our linebackers were not that good today. They really weren't. I thought our safeties were not great either.
Did not play well at all.
Yeah, no, they were gashing us between. Exactly. I thought, not good. Daquan was a no-show. You know,
he really got hurt at halftime.
Smoot got hurt. Yep.
And left.
But that's my point about getting. I think we need to start really starting to build that line bigger, bro. Mm-hmm. We need to get a bigger line like Tennessee with those big dudes. Like we have to, man. We're too small on the defensive line, bro.
And linebacker. That's part of our problem.
I think Coleman was concussed, right? I don't think he came back.
They didn't take him to the blue tent. They took him to the sideline and he was on the bench being looked at.
Ooh, okay, it's something that's something to monitor because I know he didn't come back, right?
This is awesome. Whenever Bass goes for PAT, we just got to remind him, imagine it's a 61-yard game-winning field goal.
Right. I should put a poll. Hold on. You keep talking, Mikey. You keep talking.
Dallas, I wish that too. The way Miami played us, though, they played us with the two deep shell. So everything was going to be short and underneath today because they weren't going to let us get those deep ones in those corners. Like every time we ran the corners, you notice the safety was over the top. So Josh actually played a really smart game and stayed short. Is Solomon valuable to special teams to let him pass rush? Yeah, Solomon was actually active today. I didn't see him a ton. I think McDermott is still taking it slow with him. Every time he gets out there, he produces, though. I don't know why we keep playing the Casey Two Hills over Solomon. I don't get it either.
I don't get it either. Especially when you need a pass rush. By the way, guys, everybody in the chat, I just put a poll on there, and did you guys think Tyler Bass was going to make the 61-yard field goal?
I hope he did, but I had zero confidence.
I want honesty. Do not bullshit me.
Can I be honest? In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna miss this. They're gonna have 17 seconds and 2 timeouts left.
Decent time and watch. Here we go. You know what I was worried about though, and tell me you weren't. When we were driving the ball third down on our side of the field, and
the Texans all over again.
Holy shit! Here we go. Yep. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. And thank God we got the first down because that right there, if we don't pick up the first and we have to punt there, they have plenty of time, bro. And the way they were moving the ball,
they had 50-something seconds with two timeouts.
Yeah, and their kicker's decent. I'm not saying he's great. He's actually missed some this year, but I trust him at that point more than Bass, right?
Yeah. So the Curtis Samuel thing, I just don't get.
Bro, we are not using him at all. That's what I'm saying. Is it injury or just we don't know what we do with him?
We're just not throwing him the ball.
It's crazy then. Then it's unacceptable. Then you got to figure it out. Then what'd you bring him here for? And what is it, a 2-year deal? 3-year deal? Something like that? 2-3 year? Yeah, crazy, bro.
And
crazy.
we can't get out of it until after the second year. I think it's a 4-year deal. We can't get out of it until after.
That's wild. That's wild. And you can't. So it's another wasted contract so far.
The guy that Joe Brady asked for.
Yeah, well, if I'm Brandon Bean, I'm going to Joe Brady then and going, why are we wasting money here? If you never plan on using this guy, because then I want to know, is it because he's still kind of hurt and if he is, tell me. Let's put this dude on IR because I need this dude to live up to his contract. And if that's not the case, then you need to dial it up. I can't keep paying players that you're not putting out on the field or at least getting plays for. So yeah, unacceptable.
Listen. We can go up and down the defensive line and say, we spent too much.
I don't think Miller was terrible today.
Too much capital for the D-line for them not to show up too often. It's the scheme. Go look at Poona Ford, who left and couldn't get on the field. Our scheme rushes 4 and drops 7 every time.
Yeah.
We don't do anything. Like last week, we brought everyone up the line and they didn't know where we were coming from. We played basic defense today. Rush 4, drop 7 all day long.
Yep. And it didn't even work. Like honest,
that's what happens in the playoffs. They just like, okay, here's our scheme. Like they don't do anything creative.
Yeah, like I get the concept. Like I understand. Like okay, you don't want to give up a big play, blah 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 blah. But at the same time, then you're allowing defenses to take little chunk, like little 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 6 yards. And in this game, it wasn't even. It was worse because on first down they were getting 7 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. So bro,
they got
on
chunks
on
the
first,
field.
crazy, bro. And then you're playing a soft defense on 3rd and 3. Of course they're going to get a first down. Of course they are.
Yeah. We gave up 149 yards rushing.
Yeah, unacceptable.
Actually, it didn't even feel like we felt like more than that.
It felt like it, but it wasn't, man.
Yeah.
A-Chain
373 total yards.
Here,
they had 9 drives, we had 8 drives. But at the end of the day, all that truly matters is we have the 30, they have the 27.
No, of course, but we got to talk about it, right? I mean, I get it. A dub is a dub and an L is an L. I totally get it.
Not only that,
I'll take it for what it is.
Second place team in our division.
No,
and
listen,
almost secures the
absolutely.
For us.
And division games are the most important. I get it. These games are always going to be a little tight because you see them twice a year. I get that, but doesn't mean we're not going to point out the bad, right?
Yeah.
So here's some stats. Can you read that, or you want me to?
Before we get to that,
okay.
I want to go back to what your poll was. People are actually being honest in here. Roy of all people said he looked at his ex and said, "Don't worry, he's got this."
Oh, get the hell out of here! He's such a. Do not lie to me, Roy.
Dallas said he felt good about the 61.
Wow.
B-Wee Man X said,
how?
I not only did I know he was going to miss, I knew we were going to lose in overtime.
I can't believe y'all. Come on, y'all lying through your damn teeth. I don't think not one person was confident that he was going to make that 61.
Listen,
I thought for sure he was going to wide left it, wide right it, like just shank it again.
I thought if he was going to miss it, I thought he was going to go wide right because that's usually what he does.
Yeah.
Scott, no penetration, no run stops. Terrible. We had a terrible day on defense.
Oh, it was
terrible
bad.
day on defense.
Bad.
And guess what? We won.
Ain't nothing to be proud of. And we won. Yeah. Here's the stats. Let's go through them real quick before we move on. Hold on.
Team thing.
All right. So here we go.
All right. Tua was 25 of 28. 3 incompletions for Tua all day.
Yeah,
231, 2 touchdowns.
He played really good.
He threw the ball 5 yards.
Yeah, but he had a couple deep routes that he hit. I mean, you got to give him credit. Regardless of the situation.
25 of 39, 235, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. And that pick, man, I feel bad for him because that was on Keon. Keon had a walk-in touchdown.
That's 2 picks that weren't on this year, which is
one
crazy.
Was on Keon, one was on that same fucking slant. It's why Josh doesn't like to throw the fucking slants.
Yeah.
Our guys can't catch them.
I think they got to start working with him more on it because he rifles it in and you got to catch it. That's what he does. And that's okay. You're a receiver in the NFL. You need to get ready for it then. Then you need to stay after practice and you need to start
on the money.
Right. On the money. Yeah, he would have been in. Yeah. He understands that. I know he does. All right, here's your
12 for 63. I felt like it was more than that.
I did too.
Mozart 10 for 56. Maybe that's why I felt it because those two guys. Jalen Wright was 6 for 18, and he talked a lot of shit for having 18 yards rushing.
He did
a lot of shit talking.
A lot of mouth by that guy. Yeah.
Cook was 10 for 44. Was 3 for 23. Davis was 4 for 20. Allen was 2 for 7, but Allen's had the long one, the 20-plus yarder called back.
Taken away. Yeah, which is bullshit. Yep.
Ray Davis led receiving 2 for 70 with a 63-yard touchdown run, which was awesome.
Second game, by the way, that Ray Davis led the team in receiving.
Yep. Khalil was 6 for 50, but listen, that's what Khalil does. He's going to get you 6, 7, between 50 and 70 yards.
Every time. Yep. Every time.
Knox or Kincaid was 4 for 32. He had 10 targets and only 4 more caught. Josh was off on some of his throws.
He was off. Yeah. So a lot of those were the outside throws that were short, that were grounded.
Yep. Mac 5 for 30 and a touchdown. I thought Mac actually played well. He was 5 for 5.
Mac did play well today. I still hope when Amari gets
back. right. But that's what I expect Mac Hollins to do. As wide receiver 5, if you need to step in to do something, you do.
Sure. Yeah.
You know
I agree with you.
Cook was 5 for 25. I thought Cook was really good outside of the drop.
Yep.
Keon was 1 for 21.
He had the good play. He had the one
really
play.
Yep. And then he dropped the one that turned into an interception.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knox was 1 for 5. Morris was 1 for 1 with 2,
one for
2-yard touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, like, what would they do? 4 for 80. I think that was the best Tyreek game against us in a while.
I think so too.
This is why I felt like A-Chain was more, because he had 8 for 58 and a touchdown.
Yeah. On those short, those screens. Yep.
Jonnu 5 for 46. Mostert 2 for 32. Odo Beckham 3 for 15.
Waste of money right there
against
OBJ.
OJ.
Waddle too.
2 for -4 and a touchdown. How do you get -4 and a touchdown?
You know why? Was it at the end there when he went backwards on the final possession?
That's right.
They take the yards. That sucks, right? That's terrible.
So that's a tackle for loss, right? For Greg.
Yes.
Go down. We both have 1 turnover.
Yeah.
Mostert fumbled. Josh threw the pick. Defense. How many sacks did we give up on defense? Let's see.
We gave up 1.
1 sack.
Yeah, and it was.
Did we get any sacks? We got.
It was Chop. Yeah, the rookie got their first sack of the
right, because he blew right by Dion.
Yeah, and then we got the 1 because it was a bad. Not even a bad snap. That was on Tua. Tua dropped it. That was right.
Even if he didn't, Rousseau had beat his man. It was going to back either way.
Yeah.
But other than that, that was it. Like, it was an offensive game.
I think Connerton had a good punt. The only one. Imagine they only did they. How many times did they punt today? They only punted a few times, huh? Bailey once. Punt, right?
Once.
Yeah. Well, so did our punter. So not
like it was fully offensive game.
Yeah.
Right.
Bass 3 for 3, 1 of 2 in extra points.
Go ahead. To it.
Defense, where do you want me to go?
Great. Coleman dealing with a wrist injury as well. It's been reported that his wrist has we have so many wrist injuries.
Oh, wonderful. I remember this is the play I told you, Mikey. Remember, and you missed it, I guess. Remember last week, I'm like, Coleman, it looked like Amari or Cooper got hurt on a play, and you're like, oh, I missed it. I must have missed it. That was it. Yeah, he got sandwiched up a little bit, and you could tell he was in a little bit of pain.
Roy said he didn't say that to his ex. His ex said it to him.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe she gave us some good luck.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I thought he was going to miss. Everyone's going back to it. I thought the kick was going to get blocked.
That would have been unreal. Lose a game like that. Oh my God.
So freaking lucky in this game. Why Carter figure out how to stop the short pass? We cannot stop screens and short swing stuffs. I just don't get it.
We can't. We're terrible. We can't run a running back screen and we can't stop a running back screen. Like since McDermott's been here, it's crazy. The one thing that it's been in the NFL forever, we cannot defend or do. I don't understand.
I don't think we got lucky. I think we had some really bad plays on offense.
Sure,
like defensively, we didn't play well, but we should have had another 14 points.
Yeah, we shot ourselves. Listen, we shot ourselves in the foot a couple of those times. Keon Coleman, that was a touchdown. James Cook dropping that ball, that was a touchdown. The extra, thank God we made a 2-point conversion because the extra point was missed. Right? I'm just throwing things out that we were shooting ourselves in the foot for. Now, our defensively, we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot. We just played like shit. Right? That those are just facts. Nothing I can tell you about that.
We were foot twice on
but we're
really bad penalty that extended drives.
It was just bad though. I'm just gonna say the defense. Like at one point of the game, I was just like, we're just not gonna stop them. Like that drive that they were driving.
I figure our stop would be holding them to field goals.
I was hoping, but that drive, I'll be honest with you, it kind of worked out that they scored a touchdown right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it gave us enough time because if they would have kept running the ball, kind of kill clock, and then
they were going to kill the clock.
Then I was thinking 2-point conversion because they're a desperate team. I'm thinking, you know what? What do they got to lose? Right?
That's not McDaniel's style.
No, I know, but I'm thinking,
if me,
why not?
Because he would have gotten, if he would have went for 2 and missed, he would have gotten.
No, you're right.
Skewered.
No, you're right. You're right.
You take it into. They couldn't stop us. You take that into overtime, is what they would have said.
Yeah,
he would have gotten skewered.
I hear you.
Did throw low on many. Josh was keeping the ball out of harm's way, though. Like I think Josh has been throwing it low more on purpose. Let the guy down go down and get it.
They were way too low, though.
He was trying to cut it through the wind too.
I get it. I know, but he got to do better than that. I mean, we're not going to kill Josh. Josh was pretty good today, efficient. The only thing I will say is the sideline throws, were bad. Like, to the outside edge, they were way off
through the wind.
Yeah,
Tua threw the lollipops to get him there, and they were underthrown because of the wind.
Yeah, I get it.
Trying to gun it through, and it just didn't work.
I also didn't like some of the play calling by Brady. I didn't like the design run that they did with Allen.
I
hated it.
It was executed poorly.
I get it, but I hated it.
I never mind the Josh Power run. Outside. I don't mind that at all.
I just didn't. I thought on that part of the right there. I didn't like it right there. I don't mind here and there, but I just didn't like it right there. I didn't like it. But you're right. You got to execute.
We didn't execute it at all. Like it seemed like a really bad call because it was executed so poorly.
Yeah. I thought. By the way, offensive line. I thought they were up and down today. They had their moments where they shined on run blocking, and then they had their moments where they got like just destroyed. Like Deion Dawkins.
The left side got beat up.
Yeah, Deion Dawkins today was shaky, bro. Shaky. He had moments where he looked good, but he had other moments where he was getting beat and bullied. I saw him get drive back. I don't know who that guy was, but drove him. Man, bro, he had him on like skates, bro, skating back, bro. And I'm like, whoa. Like Deion has to be better, and that's what remember Friday Night Lights. We were talking with Aramis, and he was talking about, and I brung up, Deion sometimes, bro. Certain games, I don't know what it is, it just doesn't show up. You know what I mean? Or like he just half-asses it, and maybe I don't know what it is, man. Like I don't get that part of his game, but for the most part, he's really good offensive lineman. But like I said, man, he has games where he just doesn't show up. And today, I think it was one of those games. He had a tough game today.
Yeah,
Edwards too. I thought Edwards didn't play that.
Yeah, our left side struggled.
Yeah,
I thought Brown and Torrance played really well today.
I did too.
I'll go back and rewatch it, but I didn't see a whole lot.
It looked like a lot of the runs that were going between in the inside were to the right side of the on the right actually. That were the bigger runs for us.
Once we started running there, because earlier
that's what I mean.
To the left and it didn't work. We ran to the right and it worked.
Right. Yep. Even Ty Johnson had a big run on the right hand side.
Do you think Bean makes a move?
I think he has to, man. Like you do.
Oh, something
you really do. We need help, man.
Something along that line.
I'm almost, bro. I'm thinking, dude. I'll be honest with you. I would like more than one move. I know that's crazy because we don't even know if you'll do one.
Yeah.
But I think he should do multiple trades. And I also think he should get Edwards out of town because Edwards, I don't know if you heard, but rumors are or whatever circling around that Edwards wants to be traded, which I don't blame him. So, okay.
Yeah, he didn't get a jersey again today.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and move him. You know what I mean? Throw him in as part of a trade package. And I'll be honest with you as well. If Curtis Samuel's not being used, if somebody wants him, if we can get a decent player in return, go ahead. Like I'm being real with you right now. Get rid of the players that we aren't using, right? And go ahead and move on and let's get some guys in that we can actually use on this team. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I do think a trade needs to be done, and I would say multiple trades, at least two that would please me. One on the offensive side of things and one on the defense.
I was irked on our first offensive series run pass.
Oh, dude!
Listen, the run and
pissed
then
me off.
Pass. My issue, even with that, because yes, we tried to run it. I think we should have came out with the play action to get Josh. I always think we should get Josh into a rhythm early. For whatever reason, we don't. Deion, first freaking play, got whiffed. And Josh had to get the ball out, and it was like, that was the end of that drive.
Yeah. But I'm with Roy, too, though. And I think, remember, I messaged him, like, yo, what was that about? That was about it as.
I mean, don't get a twist. Josh looked at the front and has the chance to change the call, and he didn't. That means we were in the right call. It was executed poorly to start.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It was just so predictable. That first series, run, pass. I mean, it's just like, dude, like, come on, guys. Like, it's not like we were getting, like, the first run we had was, like, this huge first down run, 8 yards. That's what I mean. So, like, why, dude, like,
why not come back with a pass on the second one?
Yeah, a play action or something different. Yeah, like, bro, come on, man. That was such a wasted series.
Again, You can be mad at Brady, be mad at Josh. Josh looked at the defense, thought we had the right call on, and went with it. We just didn't execute it.
I get it, man. Sometimes Joe Brady's, I gotta say, sometimes Joe Brady, I get he's still kind of, I guess, learning. I guess he's still young, but sometimes he's so predictable, and his offense sometimes is very vanilla for me, man.
Yeah,
very vanilla.
The refs were bad too.
No, the refs are terrible today. Not bad. They were fucking, bro. A lot of these calls were outrageous. 15-yard penalty.
They weren't calls
for
making a tackle. He made a tackle.
Right. That wasn't even on him. He lowered his head. It should have went the other. And by the way, if you got all this calling down from the field now, right, where they reverse the call sometimes. Hey, never after further discussion, it is now. Where was it? It's clearly everybody saw it. You know what I mean? So get it right, man. NFL, get the fucking play right. Now they got the Poyer call right. That was correct. That was a correct call. You know what I mean? But damn, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. And it was back to back too. Like I didn't think Dion's was.
Oh shit! We got a super chat, and you know what that means. Go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, you know what that means? Hey, Tim, you know what that means. Oh, maybe you don't. Well, here we go.
Love it. Says, hey guys, big dubs. Way to find way to find a way to win. We always need to talk about the unnecessary roughness calling Taylor Rapp. That was absolutely outrageous. It was. Listen, at the end of the day, it's all about stacking W's. We're not going to think about this in 3 weeks from now.
No, absolutely. I get that. Yeah, a dub is a dub.
Concerning. We have to talk about the concerns and clean up things. But this is a Sean McDermott special. Have a lot of shit to want to clean up and still get the win.
Right.
You know?
No, I listen, I always say it don't matter. Dub's a dub, right? Yep. L's an L. Yep. I'll take the dub all day over the L. But we're here to talk about the good and the bad and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, guys, Monday we will get to the good, bad, and ugly. Yes, and that's on Monday. So, but you know how we do here. We keep it real, win or lose. We always tell you guys that. We're not just going to come in here and just tell you all about the greatness of the Buffalo Bills. Like, we're going to tell you a little bit about what we didn't like and what we like. So, absolutely. But the great thing is, of course, we are 7-2, and we knocked down the Miami Dolphins, who are now. Did the Patriots lose today or what? Or what's the scoreboard looking like?
Look at the scoreboard.
All right, let's look at the scores, Mikey.
Patriots are lost in OT.
Oh, so they're back in last, correct?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yep.
Give us the scoreboards. Give us the scores actually around the league.
So
go ahead.
Let me just pull it up. Then I was just looking up top.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, here's some NFL scores around the league. In case you guys.
Jacksonville is losing 7-0 to the Eagles right now. Cardinals are winning 7-0 over Bears. Packers are 3-0 over Lions.
That's going to be a good game, by the way. I'm going to probably tune into that when we're done.
And the Rams Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
The morning games, Falcons beat the Cowboys 27-21. Dak was knocked out of that game.
Ooh, what concussion?
Just said he wouldn't return. I don't know what actually happened.
Okay.
Bengals smashed the
Raiders
41-24. Joe Burrow with 5 touchdowns.
Yep.
Chargers beat the Browns 27-10. Titans beat the Patriots 20-17 in overtime. Commanders beat the Giants 27-22.
Oh, wow. The Panthers won? Oh,
no. Commanders beat the Giants.
No, I know.
Yeah, then the Panthers beat the Saints 23-22.
Yeah.
And then the Ravens smashed the Broncos 41-10.
Yeah, so much for what's his name for the Browns, right?
Seamus?
Yeah. Bro, did you hear it? By the way, I know it's not Bill's talk, but did you hear his pre-interview with CBS or whatever?
I turned it off. I can't listen to him. Listen to him talk.
He is such a character. He is like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm sure even the commentators like, all right, bro. He kept kind of pretty much every answer he was giving was the same answer as the previous question. Like, Jameis, like he's asking you a new question, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Dwight comes in and says, do you guys think we'll ever use Samuel?
Apparently no, because we are 9 games in. We do
because we spent a lot of money on him. But Like, honestly, I don't think he should have played today anyways, but we played him because we didn't have enough receivers and Amari was out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And we keep calling up a guy we're not even using.
Yeah, we're using him to run back and forth.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Hey, so McDermott calls this guy off practice. I was like, yo, here's the plan, bro. We're going to call you up. You're not going to really do anything, but just run side to side. Is that you cool with that? Yeah, coach. Bring me in.
Did you do that for the game check that he's getting?
Yeah. You're going to earn a nice check for this. Right?
League minimum's like $890,000.
Dude, isn't that sweet?
So you divide that by
you're getting paid just to go, side to side.
Run side to side.
Woo! Watch me. Look at me, guys. I'm not getting the ball. Look at me.
Pretty much.
Oh, my God. Oh, we got a super chat, too.
We got another one.
Yeah, we do. All right, you ready for that? Ready for that, Sophia? Here we go. Thank you, Sophia.
Appreciate super
Go
chat.
ahead.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. I just don't think he's healthy, and they haven't figured out how to incorporate him into this offense yet.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because we got him in the offseason. We think we'd figure out how to use him.
I think that's what I so want it to be that he's just a little injured, and that's the reason why we're not using him. Right? Like, I really hope that
could just be we haven't figured out how to use him.
Right, but I'm almost leaning now towards, well, he's played every fucking game. Right? Like maybe he's not injured. Today. Right, dude. It's getting to the point. Really if I'm Curtis Samuel, though, I'm with Edwards at this point now. I'm going, what's going on here?
At least he's getting a game check.
I get it, but I'm still going,
crazy.
But you would think eventually, I'm just saying, and I know maybe a reporter's not going to ask this, but if I was in the locker room, and I know after when maybe you don't want that, but I would still go, like, Curtis, do you think do you feel like you could be used more in this offense? And I don't think that's a bad question.
If you're asking that question, you're asking to start drama. Though.
I get it, man, but it's the truth. Why can't reporters ask a real question?
Knowing and maybe they have asked it, and his answer was just, no, I'm good as long as we win.
But everybody got to eat. He ain't eating shit. That motherfucker's outside begging.
But is he begging? Or is he happy with what's going on?
Ain't no way he could be happy. There is no way but listen, it's not like Curtis Samuel has had a bad NFL career, right? It's not like he's just a bummy ass player. We're like, hey, you know what, Duke Williams, we got you from the CFL. You're going to play. I get that, but this is Curtis Samuel. He's had good stats throughout his career. Now, all of a sudden, boom, just garbage. He's turning to hot garbage. We can't get him involved at all. Like I wouldn't believe that he is happy with his usage on this offense, regardless if we're winning or not. There's no way like he can go out of a game feeling like he contributed, because he's not doing anything. So I don't know, man. I just feel like he had deep down inside, he can't, there's no way he's happy with his, how they're using him. It can't be.
You can't be in your mind.
Maybe he is, man. I guess. I don't know, man. I just know if I sign with a team, I would want to be somewhat used on offense, especially if I'm not a garbage receiver. Holland should be opposite. Holland should have his yards.
I'll be interested to see how many snaps he played today, because he may not have been healthy enough and they just needed a body.
Yeah, that could be true, because you're right. I didn't see him a lot, but
I
also,
only see him on a few snaps.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Short snaps. We're not even running bubbles to him right now.
We're not doing shit with him.
Which makes me think that he is hurt, because really that's what he's great at.
So is Hamler that fucking pathetic and terrible that they can't put Samuel, if that's the case, on IR, or at least scratch them out?
Don't even get me started on our coaching staff and shit that they do.
It's just awkward. It's weird to me, bro. I don't get it. I don't. It's really confusing.
He's not as good as his salary, and for how much he talks, he's not. He's good, not great.
Ooh, what do you think? Good, not great? I think he's.
I told you guys yesterday. I think he's top 10. But I think he's on the back end of the top 10.
I think he's a good offensive lineman.
There's not a lot of really good tackles out there.
He claims himself that he's the best, and I understand that he wants to.
Player.
Right. I get that. But I think he plays. I think he has his moments where he looks really, really good, and I think he has his moments where he just doesn't show up. And today was a game I think he just didn't show up. Yeah, it happens. But
There
that's
was-
why.
there was no
That's what makes him
urgency.
not great, though.
There was no urgency.
That's what knocks
for
him.
Here's
That's what I'm
the-
saying. But that's
we
what
got
knocks him out of the
out-physical-
greatness.
Yeah, we got out physical
Yeah.
by a finesse team today. And that's
Yeah.
part of my thing. Sometimes the Bills come out and say they just choose violence that day.
Right.
What are you laughing
By
at?
the way, Mikey, the election is next week. Roy, he's being a smartass because I said next week on my. Whatever, Roy. Get out of here.
No, until next week.
Real funny guy you are.
Who is Samuel? That's a great one. Who is Samuel? That's a great one, Tim. I love that. Guys, I want to thank you. I was watching another Bills live chat, and the two hosts just talk to each other and never acknowledge people. Listen, one thing you'll get here is we try to take the chat. The chat drives this show.
Absolutely,
so,
dude.
You're welcome here anytime. You want to talk football? Now, we may not get to all of them. We do our best to get to as many as we possibly can to help drive the show.
Yeah, dude. We like without the chat, man.
There is no script. Me and Tommy come on here with zero script. Yeah. We just come here and talk. Like I go watch all the other podcasts too, and a lot of them have scripts how they break things down. Like Cover One goes through, Greg and team goes through, drive by drive. We don't do any of that. We come in here and we just tell you how we feel.
We just for us. We pretty much wing it. Like we used to try to have like in the very beginning, we're like, okay, we're gonna and it just eventually. Eventually, I think like 6 shows in, I'm like, did you write anything down? No, did you? No. All right, fuck it. Let's just go live.
Just go live. We'll talk about how we feel. Right. It's why we bounce around so much. But yeah, no, you're welcome anytime, brother. It's kind of what we do here. It's a therapy session for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just what it is. Another one of Bean's lousy signings, Samuel MVS, Edwards.
MVS. I forgot even about him. Oh,
you guys have to remember, we can blame Bean all we want. The coaching staff are asking for these guys.
Yeah. So no, you're right.
These are coaching. The guys on the coaching staff are asking Bean because Bean doesn't just go out and get guys. He works with the coaching staff to go out and get the guys that they want, who they think will fit. That means that the coaches liked a certain guy and they couldn't figure out a way to fit him. Now, does Bean have to give him as much money as he does? That's on Bean's side. No.
That is true. I thought the MVS, though, out of all that signings right there, at least for Samuel, I got Samuel.
Samuel's kind of leaning towards that way.
Yeah, exactly. It's leaning, but I got it at the time. I never understood the MVS. Never. And I knew it, and I said it from the fucking beginning, right, Mikey?
You also thought MVS wouldn't make the team because you thought Claypool would.
And I still think he wouldn't have made the team. If Claypool would have, if I'm telling you, if Claypool would have stayed healthy, who knows if MVS makes the team? MVS was terrible from the jump, from training camp. He's been
terrible
passes
forever.
I know. So why? What? Why? I mean, dude, it made no sense, bro. That signing made no sense, bro.
Listen, I want Amari out there, even if he's just a decoy. At this
Absolutely.
point. Absolutely.
I'm with you.
One ball, just send him out there as a decoy.
You saw the difference in the way the defense played us today. I'm telling you, I love Shakir, and I think Shakir is damn good. Coleman, but we need that alpha. We need that alpha receiver out there. And yes, Amari's a little bit older now, whatever, but he's still considered an alpha receiver. He's still considered a very dangerous route runner. That's why defenses have to be honest and watch for Amari Cooper, and that's what helps the rest of the offense out. I'm telling you guys, that's it in a nutshell, man. You saw the way the offense moved today without him. Not very good. I mean, it was okay, right? It was a little bit better than weeks ago before we had Amari, but not a whole bunch better. We still were going a little bit more towards Mac Hollins, and that's because Amari was out. So, yes, getting Amari out there, even if not 100%, is going to help this team
absolutely
a lot.
Tim comes in and says, bro, Sean McDermott with the challenge was stupid. And it wasn't Sean McDermott. It was John Perry. And they went back and showed it. It's John Perry wanted to look at it. It was close, bro. Because his shin hit. It wasn't the knee.
Right.
So I
was all up for that.
I didn't hate the challenge at all.
I didn't hate it either. And
I thought the commentator sucked at explaining why. They didn't do it until later.
Yeah, you're right. And by the way, it's really John Perry now that's calling the challenges. So it's not even on Sean McDermott now. So I trust that guy all day. And I thought that play was super close, bro.
Yep.
Super close.
I mean, they didn't confirm it. They just upheld it because they couldn't.
Yeah, maybe it was just too close.
It was just too close. There was no refutable evidence. But they didn't say confirmed. They said it was upheld.
Right, which means
too close. Which means it was too close of a call. We can't
play on the field. Correct.
We stand with
the call
on the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly. It was obvious before the final snap today with the crossroad moment for Bass, as if he makes it, if he misses, he's cooked. Listen, I think that was a crossroad moment. Absolutely.
You're right. That's a great comment.
That was a confidence builder for Bass.
Because I think if he misses that kick, Mikey, considering he's done. He missed 3. Yeah, he's now at this moment he's missed 3.
The game finally.
Yeah, he's missed 3 points after touchdowns on the season, which is terrible. He almost missed another one in the game that we got lucky and bounced in, right? I mean, real lucky, Mikey, because imagine he misses that. Right? We could have lost that game. And he misses that last field goal there, even though it was a long field goal. I think he does get cut because you can't keep going on like that. So I do, and I said this, guys, weeks and weeks ago, the only way Bass might get out of this funk where he can get that mojo back, that confidence back, is if he makes a game-winning big field goal. I mean, a meaningful field goal.
Yeah.
And this may do it. Let's hope this is it, because there's nothing better than being lifted off the ground by your team in celebration for your game-winning field goal, because he did it. And that was a tough field goal, and he nailed it, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you. I need to see KJ see the field soon as well. I think KJ brings so much to it. We'll get back to the KJ thing. Let's stay with the Bass thing.
Yeah.
You know, because Bass made a 49-yarder earlier, which was nice to see. It was the first long one. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I see why they let someone go. He's starting to get his mojo back. Then he missed the extra point. He bounced the next one off. I'm like, uh-oh. So he came out for the 61. I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, I was at the motion where I'm like, okay, he's either going to make this and he's going to be good, and we finally have one of those that we finally made that everyone else has been making against us, or he's going to be done in Buffalo.
Right.
You know, because it was one or the other. Either way, I was good with it. Right. One way or the other. Just let's
dude. You know what's weird? Normally on those kind of kicks, like, you know, those like I'm normally like in my seat, like, you know, like you know what I mean, like on the edge of my seat, like watching. I don't know why, but I just I know why, because I thought he was going to miss. I was just laying back, going, all right, here, just get it over with. Just miss the fucking field goal. Like I just had no confidence.
I was standing there. I was sitting on my bed, and I'm like, you know what? He's gonna. You know,
he's
got a shot. Like they said,
of course he has a shot.
And they said the wind died down right as he went to kick it.
Of course. Well, then, hey, things do sometimes work out in our favor.
It was the football gods.
Right. Wow. Here you go, wow. Finally, we got something right on our. Something goes right for Buffalo. Oh my
football
God.
Gods help us out.
Tell me, okay, 5 seconds left. Mikey, how you feeling? Were you worried at all? Were you worried at all that something could go wrong?
No, if there was 15 seconds, I would have been worried.
For sure,
no.
Right?
5, no, I was okay with 5.
15 seconds, way too much. Right?
Also, I looked at who the quarterback was. He didn't have that monster.
That's true. You're right. You
know, and did you notice? It was Rousseau and Vaughn rushing the pass.
Yeah, which was smart. I still think Solomon should be in there, by the way, on that, especially like a play like that too, to get to the quarterback.
As the nose tackle.
Yes.
Solomon, Vaughn, and
absolutely,
the 3.
Absolutely. Get the speed out there. But dude, like every thought crossed my mind.
With 5, I'm like, no.
I'm going.
If it was like 15.
No, I'm talking about even before the. I'm thinking, okay, would Bass kick it out of bounds? Right, fuck up, and because this is things we do.
Kick it out of bounds.
Right? Kick it out of bounds.
The Bass thing to do.
Give him the ball at the
61-yarder.
They get the ball at the 40. 5 seconds. They quick do a quick pass to the sideline. Yeah, 2 timeouts. Right now they got 1 second. They're at easy field goal range. We lose it. Like, dude, they tie the game going overtime. Like, that's my thinking, because it's just a Buffalo thing to happen. Yeah. And thank God.
Scott says, "Did you guys see the McDermott's poster? Gave Bass the game ball. Kind of emotional. No, I didn't cry. No, I haven't seen it yet.
I will
The
watch
game
it,
ended.
though.
We came straight here to get ready.
Yeah, always. Yeah, we got it because you guys will be yelling at us. If we're not here on
Come on,
time.
let's go. Let's talk about this. I hate this. It's only 5 o'clock and it's starting to get dark. Yeah, right.
I love it, Roy. Yeah.
What is a Virgil?
darkness.
What is a Virgil? He's a guy who runs back and forth. That's what he does.
yeah, that's it. Sideline to sideline.
Yeah. I say get rid of it. Yeah, I'm good with that.
At this point, though, if you're gonna keep doing that, like a defense will have to look at film and go, he's never getting it. And then can you surprise me and actually give him the ball? The defenses will be like, what the fuck? Who is this Virgil?
Right?
He got it. What?
Yeah, can you hand it to him one time as he's running across? No one expects him to take the ball.
Nobody, bro. Defensive coordinators be like, bro, this guy only comes in the game.
If you see this guy in the game, just know he's only running motion.
Right,
The ball's not going to him.
He's not even going to be involved whatsoever. Right? And then you get to him.
Then it's just eye candy.
Right? That's all he is. Don't even have a war. He's going to be wide open. Just go.
Josh ain't giving him the ball. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what a football looks like. He's just there to run.
Ooh, did you see the crossbar cam? I didn't see it. When they showed the crossbar cam, it was seriously good from 70. As Peter Griffin says, I'm proud of you, buddy.
It looked, that's what I'm saying. It looked like for
it went
me,
deep.
At least 65, 66. I mean, he had plenty of leg.
He does.
And it was right down the middle, which was even more surprising.
It started, towards
to the
left, and then
veer it off. Yeah, but bro,
right in the middle.
That's how you do it, Bass.
Right? So proud of the guy. How do you
Proud of you, buddy. Now you go home and you cuddle with your cats. All right? You deserve it.
This was. I love the name, Fart Dingleberry. This was a fun game that made me crap my pants. I was frustrated the first half. The second half, I felt better. Like every time they scored, I had confidence our offense was.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Because you know what? I had confidence in general in the second half because we have shown this season that we have adjusted very well. Yeah. Like this season, we have like adjusted. Like in years past, no, we didn't. But in years past, offensively, I'm just going offense. Yeah. We have struggled out of the second half. I mean, adjustments were never made, and we either barely won or we lost because those adjustments were never made. I think this year the adjustments have been there. So kudos to Brady
and staff.
Exactly, and staff for making those adjustments. I hate that we have to have these slow starts, but at least we're finishing strong and finishing out games.
We shot ourselves in the second quarter. Usually we start slow in the first quarter and we start to gain momentum throughout the game. This time, the second quarter, we shot ourselves too, and then the refs, robbed us at the end of the half. Yeah, it was bad.
He ran a 4.4. That's great. We just have him out there just running around.
He had a 9.9 RAS score.
Right. Oh, good Lord.
All right, Tommy. We'll be back tomorrow night to talk about the good, bad, and ugly. Anything else you want to talk about here?
No, man. Guys, man, woo, too close, but too close for comfort. But we will take that
Monday.
We would take that dub. You guys now, everybody in the chat, you know what you guys get to do now? Enjoy the rest of your fucking Sunday. Yeah, you can relax and go watch some other football and watch some other teams' miseries of the teams that loses, right? We'll be back Monday. What happened? Oh, yeah, let's blow up the standings there.
I like to end the show with
yes, look at the standings, guys. Huh? Are you not proud of the East? Bills Mafia?
Look at that.
Whew, look at this, man.
By the way, it's not just a 4-game lead now. Against Miami, because we've swept them.
Yep.
It's a 5-game lead.
That's right.
We have the tiebreakers.
That's right. And the Patriots hit the rock floor bottom again. And the Dolphins are third. And the Jets no worries about the Jets. And we played the Jets. What we play the Jets already?
We'll play Jets
once. We got them
week
towards
17.
the end here.
Week 17.
Yeah. Okay. Week 17. Okay. So
we sandwiched them between the two Patriots games.
Still got 2 more Patriots. Yeah, we haven't played the Patriots yet. So
by that time, there's a good chance that we've already locked up the division by the time we get to the Jets game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now on tap, next week we go on the road versus Indy, and then we come back home against the Chiefs. That will be. Let's just hope everybody is healthy for that game. Like that's an really important game because then we got the bye week, Mikey. We get a win, right? We win these next 2, right? Which I believe we. I know we could beat Indy, but of course we're on the road. Anything can happen, but I'm pretty confident we beat Indy. KC is going to be a tough game, but bro, listen, we could beat KC, get that bye week, get everybody healthy, come back, play the 49ers at home. We're in really, really good shape. What is that? Give a quick question on James Cook. Oh, do you really want me to? Listen,
we don't need to do this.
y'all know, y'all watch the game. Come on now, y'all watch the game. He's a good running back. He ain't elite. I'm telling you, he ain't elite.
We need to use Davis and Cook in tandem.
You have to.
They both have specialties about them.
They all, yeah. You know what I mean, absolutely. They both have their quality. They both have they're different running backs, and they have their different qualities that best suit them. I think Ray Davis is he's more of a power runner, and I don't think he's that slow where you're like, oh, well, we're lacking the speed. He has decent speed. You guys saw that today. He has good hands out the backfield too. There's no reason why Joe Brady can't get both guys involved in the course of a game. I mean, and when I'm saying involved, I'm talking about both almost even amount of snaps or at least amount of playing time on the field, man. I think they both bring something unique to the running game. So get them both involved, man. Get them both involved. I thought James Cook today struggled a little bit.
Average 4.4 carry.
No, he dropped pass. Thought he dropped a touchdown pass. Can we rewind that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then which is very important. 7 is very important. He also, like I said, running between the tackles, not the greatest. But once again, man, I don't think he's bad. I think he's a good running back. I just think we can use both running backs to our advantage. Why not use that to our advantage? So that's all I'm saying when it comes to Ray Davis.
Did you see after the second touchdown for Achane that he shushed the crowd?
No. Did he really? Which, they all do. A lot of players do that, though.
It's ballsy to celebrate with a
when you have 2 wins, right?
When you don't beat the team and you haven't beat that team.
Right.
And now it just looks even worse that you lost. You shushed them and you still lost.
Right. And exactly. And you only had 2 wins coming into the game. Like, that's like a player when, you know what I hate to, like when a team is getting like wrecked, right? And they finally score and the guy's celebrating. Like, right? Like if I was a coach, that would drive me nuts. If I was their coach, I'd be like, bro, come back to the sideline and shut the fuck up because we have 2 wins on the season. All right. Yeah. We don't need the crowd. You don't need to hype the crowd up even more, dude. You don't need them, to get going. Like, what are you doing? Like, shut up, bro. But I get it. That's the thing. A lot of players do that, so I'm not going to totally knock them.
Anthony Weaver, their defensive coordinator, talking shit about Josh Allen. It's not smart.
That is, Now that was a ballsy, dumb move by him. And
that's what your defense is the reason you lost.
Absolutely.
Because I thought their offense played well.
Their offense played well enough to win that game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Their defense couldn't contain the guy you said struggles with, ball security.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear it. Anyways, guys, we got the dub, man. Everybody enjoy the rest of their Sunday. We will be back Monday at 9 p.m. You don't want to miss that show. And we'll give the good, bad, and ugly. At least Mikey will. And we'll have the news around the league and all that other good stuff. So Bills Mafia, you guys rule. We appreciate you guys watching. And as always, go Bills. We're out of here. Peace.
Your Victory Monday. Go Bills.
Go Bills. Peace.